district, having realized that Kasese is a tourism hub, we realized that we are missing out by not having a guiding document on how best we can benefit from tourists and the tourism industry. And so as a district, we thought twice that we charge the Chief Administrative Officer and the Department of Natural Resources, specifically the District Tourism Officer, to come up with the Kasese District Tourism Development Plan that can guide people to invest in tourism. And they started on this document, and today we are glad that they decided to invite stakeholders who are in the industry, like Uganda Wildlife Authority, like the people who are in business in the tourism industry, and all those, the hoteliers and other people, to ensure that they have their input in this very important document, so that by the time it is approved by council, we can be able to see some conducive environment for investors from within and from outside Kasese to come and invest in tourism industry, so that we continue hosting tourists and they don't begin looking for where to go and be accommodated, for where to visit without guidance. And in so doing, we are seeing that we are progressing on well. People are operating local eating places, restaurants and eating houses. They are trying to bring people who are involved in the business of hotels to be trained on how best they can welcome customers, and on how best they can improve on their structures and how they can improve on their services. And in so doing, even these local hotels you are talking about, once the services are improved upon, they will also begin getting visitors. So it is not going to kill, instead it is going to promote. Tourism is basically looking at interesting and improving on the environment so that it becomes conducive for people. People want to leave their places to go outside to get conducive environment, to change environment from which they have been living in. And therefore, the people of Kasese, having known that Kasese is a tourism hub, we need to ensure that we protect our environment. How? By ensuring that it is green. And green means you need grass, you need trees, you need plants. No, we need to ensure that wherever we are now, we plant more trees. Trees for both fruits and non-fruits. And also ensuring that our hills are covered so that they look beautiful and the soils are protected. They are not swept away by storm water or by winds. And so once that one is done, the environment will be conducive because there will be fresh air. That's what people are looking for. And you know, Kasese, we are endowed with these natural resources: the equator, the snow, the mountains, you know, the valleys, the rivers, and all these we need to protect them. And minus conserving the environment, you cannot conserve what I'm talking about. You know, every activity you do, it has impacts, and there are benefits. There are immediate benefits, there are medium-term benefits, and there are long-term benefits. The International Marathon has both short-term, medium-term, and long-term. The short-term benefits are that when these people come in big numbers, they buy food, they buy drinks, they sleep in hotels, people will get money. But the medium-term issues is that people begin thinking, because for us as in Kasese, we have already passed a council resolution that every year we shall be hosting the Rwenzori festivals, meaning that people are now aware and they are always prepared that in September we are going to get visitors. So people will get, that is medium engagement. But also the long term is that when these people keep coming in, people get money and they invest in other enterprises or other businesses, and eventually they will continue getting resources out of that. For example, those who had village campsites, they are going to improve them. Those who had small places where people would go for visiting and enjoying the fresh air, they will expand. And at the end of it all, there will be long-term impact. I want to give you an example. When Ministry of Water and Environment came to our rescue when we had the floods of River Nyamwamba, they supported the hot springs. Near the hot springs, they have put up a shelter where they are doing tourism promotion. People are doing handwork, what they are selling. That is both short-term, medium-term, and long-term, and it will have an impact on the community. Because people who are working there are earning a living. Tourists who are going there, they are paying some money. And at the end of the day, people are making money. But also, one other thing is that, like I did say, when these people come, like in August, we are going to get hundreds and hundreds, thousands of people. These people are going to bring us money. And as a district, the people who are working, who are selling, they pay revenue to Kasese municipality. And when they pay revenue to Kasese municipality, government is getting revenue. The same thing when these people sleep in hotels, in these hotels and tourism sites, they will pay some fee. And a certain percentage goes to URA, that is government of Uganda, and it goes to the national coffers. And when this money comes, it is money for health facilities, it is money to provide safe water, it is money to build schools, it is money to pay teachers, and you find that people are getting a lot of benefits out of that. Therefore, there are a lot of benefits. If you gave me time, I would even spend the whole day explaining.
Is the fastest growing industry in this district, but also national and even globally. Tourism is an invisible export. When tourists come to Uganda, when tourists come to Kasese, they spend money to visit our tourism sites. What does this mean? Our people, the tour operators, the site managers, the local people who prepare the food, who grow the food, get market. They get market of their products. So I can ably say that if we embraced tourism as a priority sector in Kasese, it is the only game changer that reaches everyone, and every citizen can be recruited on the value chain to have something to offer and earn something in their pockets. Wow. Is the fastest growing industry in this district, but also national and even globally. Tourism is an invisible export. When tourists come to Uganda, when tourists come to Kasese, they spend money to visit our tourism sites. What does this mean? Our people, the tour operators, the site managers, the local people who prepare the food, who grow the food, get market. They get market of their products. So I can ably say that if we embraced tourism as a priority sector in Kasese, it is the only game changer that reaches everyone, and every citizen can be recruited on the value chain to have something to offer and earn something in their pockets. Wow. We have put strategies to regulate the growth and investment in the tourism sector, such that at the end of the day, as we now go out to engage with the stakeholders, the investors themselves, we shall continue giving them technical guidance on how to name, brand the categories of their investment, suiting the standards as defined nationally and internationally.
My name is Kameli Zephania Bombali. I'm founder and CEO at Msingika Tourism Company. So today I participated in the the district tourism development plan meeting, where the district was really conducting a stakeholders meeting on the development of the plan. So we are happy today as tourism people, because we are giving out our views on the draft plan, so that we can have our views captured. For instance, we're also getting advice from the government, from the local government, on the standards. For instance, we find that someone has something he calls a hotel, but when you reach there, it is even an eating place. So that's what some of the issues we are discussing today, and also how we can mobilize our communities and as the small tourism investors, how they can be big investors. Post Rwenzori Marathon One of the issues we are discussing is how to prepare the service providers, like people who have small eating places but they have branded it a hotel. We don't want them to misguide the community. We are going to meet them, discuss with them the standards they need in order to be called a hotel. So we want the participants of the Rwenzori Marathon to be able to have access to information, but also have find a ground that is well leveled for their participation.